Om Shanti, Jessica. Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. Namaste. I'm sorry I cannot put the video on because my signal is not that good. Sorry.
That's okay. Um, so before starting the session, I want to just ask about, do you have any prior information related to the Ayurveda and yoga therapy?
Actually, I have never been to any yoga therapy, but since I have a scoliosis and somebody once told me that yoga can really much repair the alignment of my back, and then I've done yoga for a couple of years, about almost 10 years now, but on and off. But I feel that I have a better alignment now, so I think it's quite a therapy for me. Thank you.
Okay, lovely. So this is the session which we're gonna start. It's about the Ayurveda and yoga therapy. And my name is Durgesh. I would be gonna teach you the therapy and the Ayurveda. So first, we're gonna talk about the Ayurveda because when we talked about the therapy is completely incomplete without the Ayurveda. And yoga therapy is basically combine everything. It is the embracing or even the modern method even. It's naturopathy, Unani medicine. Unani medicine is very old. Ayurveda is the base, yoga is the base, but other method which is right now, even allopathic, everything is, become the part of the yoga therapy. Even it's go perfectly blend with whenever you want to treat the people who are on the pills or taking the drugs or recently went for the surgery. Then also we can, guide them to uh, teach those things which they fast for their fast recovery. So yoga therapy can go with everything, okay? But yes, base of the yoga therapy is Ayurveda and the yoga. Yoga, you are learning already, you're getting the information of the asana, then pranayam, then you are getting the information about meditation, right? These are the parts of the yoga which would be we are using for treatment, okay? Then Ayurveda, yes, the session would be started with the Ayurveda. So initial weeks, we're gonna start talking about the Ayurveda, the concept of the Ayurveda, and the purpose of the Ayurveda, and then why the diseases are formed. This concept should be clear. If we understand what is the cause of the problems, then we can, take it out from the root. So that's why we required little bit brief things which is related to the Ayurveda, and then we take the therapy session. Therapy according to the personality wise and according to the common disease, I'm gonna take cover it. We're gonna talk about the diet of it, asana, meditation, shatkarma, and the breathing practice, and giving the whole routine for them. And through this, after completing this session, I hope you are able to help yourself. Even common problems you can sort it out and help your family member and help your students. I'm believing that you wanted to be a yoga teacher in future. So if even not, you still can help yourself. And we're going to talk about the journal things. Though the approach of the Ayurveda and the yoga therapy is very individual basis. We designed according to the individual needs, routine, even diet, everything, asana, even. But we're gonna talk about the general things, so safe things which everybody can practice. Little bit modification where you require, even when you keep practicing, you get to uh, your you enhancing your knowledge, your experience. You're getting more experience in that. Okay, this posture I have to modify according to the needs of my students. That you will come to know. Eventually, when you start practicing the whatever I'm teaching you, okay, you get your own experience and then you figure out, oh, this thing I should do, this thing I shouldn't be, through your experience. So the things which you required: complete surrender, okay, attentive listening, one thing. Second, you have to surrender to the method. That's you required. Whatever I'm teaching you, you have to practice. There is no option. Otherwise, it's become cult, or it's become a kind of, okay, this is Ayurveda practice. We read about it, we study about it, and we forget about it. Another kind of teaching, right? Another kind of books which we talked about, we argue about and read about. So you're gonna waste your energy. Most of the energy wasted in that. But the solution, how you're gonna remember when you implement on yourself. So very much you have to implement. This approach I required from you guys. So I hope uh, you should accept the method which I'm gonna teach you. Even you want to deny the method, you have to experiment it, isn't it? To denying it, oh, they're not working at all on anything. You have to do it. You have to experiment. You have to take it, right? And then deny it if nothing is working for you. Don't waste your time and your energy in that. I'm not saying blindly follow me, but experiment with it. Do it, get your own experience, and find out it's working for you or not. That's my suggestion. So this whole session, and yes, two things: you have to reduce your expectation related. You won't be a yoga therapist. You won't work as an Ayurvedic doctor. People think after going through this session, they start teaching everyone. No, it's just for general guidelines. So you can help yourself, you can help your students, so your student would not be ending up with the injuries. If they have certain issues, what kind of, how you can help them, how you can modify the asana, what kind of diet you can introduce to them so they can get the proper benefit of the yoga practice. That is all about. Okay. And yes, Ayurvedic doctor, you required more than a 1 month course. You required at least years of practice to becoming the doctor. It maybe required whole life. Yes, but degree level 5 years, and then that's just for certification. I involve to become a yoga therapist. I have given my half of the life in it. So that's how. And still I'm learning. I'm still daily learning. So it's so vast, so big. But yes, we're gonna talk about the safe side, which everybody can, uh, everybody, it's gonna work for everybody. Okay, so let's begin the session. This is the introduction of the Ayurveda and the yoga therapy, I hope. And yes, and between the classes, I'll give you the assignment, the task which you have to do. And then end of the session, you have to submit the assignment. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you the mail ID where you have to submit. So don't worry about it, that thing. It would be related to your personal learning, nothing else. And the related to the course. That's it. Nothing coming out from the outside things. Basis your personal knowledge, how you experienced, what happened to you, that, and related to the topics which I discussed. That's it. Very simple. And yes, you're gonna have the exam, and that would be conducted, and it will be assigned to you the dates, and then you would be having the practical exam. Question would be asked by the examiner. They're gonna ask you the simple question, again related to the very simple question related with the therapy and related with the IU. You shouldn't be taking the stress. Okay, so this is all about. Now, every time whenever we start the session, we start with the prayer, and prayer play a very important role. So you prepare yourself for the class, you become attentive, and then yes, sitting posture you required so you cannot sleep while listening me, you remain awake. So let's begin the session with the prayer. So come into the sitting posture. cross leg, any posture, your favorite posture. And if you're sitting on the chair, just relax your leg and relax your hands on the knee. Just work on your back, keep your back neck straight, aligned, and gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. If you're wearing any specs, glasses, remove the glasses and just go into your asana. Observe the alignment of your back, your neck. It shouldn't be giving so much stress, not making arch or the hunch. Just natural curve come to your back, your spine, and then it should be aligned with your neck to your tailbone. And once you are comfortable in your sitting posture, don't move any part of your body. Shoulder relax. Move your attention towards deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale and release all the stress. This inhalation and exhalation from the belly. Inhale from the belly, exhale from. Now, only one more second. Few more seconds, inhale and exhale. Now, inhale for the one time Om and three times Shanti. Take a deep breath for the Om. Om. Shanti. 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 Join your both palms. Wrap your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So now we're gonna start the session. So uh, Ayurveda is the word which we're gonna understand, and we start with the understanding of this literal meaning of the Ayurveda. So I'll share you the one notes to you. You have to take it out. You can take the screenshot or the picture. And then I'll explain to you. It's visible clearly.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So you can just take the screenshot and save it. And then if you did it, let me know. I'll start explaining about it. And later on, you can make your notes about it. Okay. And jot it down when I'm explaining to you in the different notepad.
Okay, I did make a screenshot
Okay.
about it. Thank you.
Okay, lovely. So now stop sharing it. So Ayurveda, this word, the literal meaning first we have to understand. Ayurveda, this word is a Sanskrit word, and meaning of this Ayu plus Ved, A-Y-U-R, Ayu, which we call Ayu means long life. We have the blessing Ayushman Bhav, may you get long life. Okay, many culture they give this blessing. May you get long life. May you get long and healthy life. Ayu means long and healthy life. Ved means knowledge, the closer meaning, or the wisdom. Okay, knowledge and wisdom, the very closer meaning. Ayurveda. So it means wisdom. You get the wisdom to live your life, which so a text, the literal meaning, a text, a source of the knowledge, a source of the wisdom, which make you alive. Are you alive? Question. Are you really think you are alive? Yes, I'm moving, I'm blinking, I'm going. It's look like you're alive, but you're trapped in monotonous lifestyle. Other people are also moving. Other robots can also move. They can also blink. Now technology is so fast, right? Many things are moving, but they are alive. What makes you alive? To live happily, to live healthy. That's make you alive. To enjoy each and every moment. That's meaning of aliveness. What make you alive? This make you alive. To experience whatever you're doing, you're experiencing it. But it's become muscle memory, right? It's become monotonous for you. You know, first time when you're riding the bicycle, you're so awakened, you're so conscious, your eyes are so wide open, you focus on the road, and your hands are shivering, your whole bodies are shivering. That might you're gonna fall. But then it's become muscle memory. Memory, you lost in the thoughts, you're still riding the bicycle. You're not fully awakened that time. And people meet with the accident even while driving the car. Why? Because they go into the sleep zone. But first time when you're touching the sitting on the driving seat, can you fall into the sleep? Your whole senses are fully awakened. Yes, that awakeness we are talking about. Something which is whenever you step into experiencing something new, your whole senses are awakened. That is the living thing. That's called full living. When your whole senses are involved in that and you are fully awakened, conscious, even you are very much sleepy, but you cannot sleep because you are trying very first time. Same thing happened when you're cooking. Is practical in experience, isn't it? With the knowledge and wisdom which we are talking about. So are you the life living being which make you the source of the knowledge, the source of the wisdom which make you wise to live your life, to get long and healthy life. And the knowledge, the way itself is a practical approach. What do you say? Knowledge come with the theory? No, you just accumulate the information. The procedure to gain the knowledge, to procedure to gain the wisdom, it's required the whole journey, isn't it? First, you listen me. You are accumulating the information. Even I'm teaching you, but I'm not sharing my knowledge. I'm just giving you a piece of information. You're reading the books. You listening so many things. You're listening the people, your mother, your father, your society, your friends. But when you're hearing, you're listening, the piece of information come to you. You contemplate, you understand, you interpret, and then after interpreting, you contemplate, and then you try, oh, I should experiment with it. And then you experiment with it. It's like cooking, the recipe, the old recipe, the first time you are trying, you read about all the instruction and you're following it. But just by reading it, you won't get the knowledge of cooking. You won't get the experience of cooking or the swimming. You read about all the books. I have teaching you, oh, you should swim like this. I'm guiding you perfectly. But you not step into the water. Not a single day you step into the water. You talked about it. You argue about it. You doing all the research. You're writing the paper on that. but you learn the swimming. Do you get the experience of the swimming? Do you feel the experience of drowning even? Because swimming and drowning is both are related. The first person who is going to learn the swimming, he experienced the drowning. Yes, he has the fear of the drowning, and he drown even for a few seconds, but he come out without stepping into the water. Can you learn the swimming? Can you? It's possible. Okay, I've give you the empty pool without the water. Still you can learn. The pool is there, the perfect climate is there, but there is no water. You require water. You require practical things. Same with the Ved. Ved is the procedure to step this whole Ayurveda, which make your life is require the practical approach. This way, this means swimming. It means stepping into the water. Try to experiment, get acquired your own knowledge, your personal knowledge, and get the wisdom, your own wisdom, the higher, where you don't do the stupid mistakes. You become wise person who accept the reality, who knows the raw law of the how the nature is governing. The wise person who connected with the nature. Ayurveda all about to come back to the connection. Right now we disconnected, but Ayurveda bringing back that connection, and that acknowledged by the wise man. That is only happen when you get the wisdom. Otherwise, you read about many books related to the Ayurveda scriptures. They're so vast. Nothing gonna work for you. You do the same stupid mistakes. I guarantee, because you never learn how to. So practical approach. Ayurveda is the very source of the knowledge which required practical approach. So now from today, this approach, when you are learning, listening anything, try to experiment with it. Okay. Maybe you get the bad experience, but it would be your experience. You're gonna decide I should experiment forever or not. But you should try it. Okay. So this is all about the literal meaning of the Ayurveda, the concept of the Ayurveda. Now, afterward, literal meaning, long and healthy life. Now, the question is raised, what is health? Next question. Health, which media is promoting? Health means good muscles, good body, good figure, the perfect shape. We are talking about it. The protein shake, the multivitamin pills, by taking it, we are talking about that's health, which the whole pharmaceutical companies, beauty industries are talking about it. That health we are talking about. You have um, fair skin, glows on the face, red cheeks, or geometrical shape. We are talking about that health, or physical or mental well-being, only that health we are talking about. What kind of health we are talking about? So the health is what? The health first, there's a many misunderstanding about the health. The Ayurveda doesn't talk about these health, not only the mental, physical well-being. If you look the definition of in the dictionary, dictionary talks about, a person who is physical fit or the mentally, not mentally sick. That's absence of the disease considered to be a health. Wrong. Absence of the disease not considered to be a health. What is absence? So it's a wrong notion, right? We say healthy person who doesn't have the disease. No, it doesn't define the health definition. What is health? Now, health meaning the physical, The 5 layers of your body should be involved in that. A person's well-being would be decided by physical, yes, physical health should be countable. You shouldn't be sick, true, agree, you shouldn't be sick. But not only sick, mental well-being. Should mentally not having the sickness, true, not having mental sickness. Third, emotional sickness, not sensitive, not too much sensitive, not feel offended. That's also shouldn't be there. Obsessed about something, it is also the sickness. That is an extended version of the mind, mental sickness, emotional sickness, right? Then a human, we always add the positive word, not absence of the disease, we say physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being, social well-being, and then spiritual well-being, the 5 layers of the human body. A person who physically fit, a person who is mentally fit, a person who is emotionally strong, a person who knows socially how to behave in the society, and not by separation, but actually he knows about it. And a person who is not spiritually sick, spiritually fit. These the 5 well-being compose this composition of the health, the complete definition of the health, not merely absence of the disease. A person look physically fit, very much healthy, but how he has entered into the spiritual sickness, but he stick to the one kind of belief. He's very cutter, he's very rigid, he's very orthodox, he's rigid to his religion, his custom. So he is physically fit, he look like mentally fit, doesn't behave properly. But spiritually sickness, how it's affect, he rigid to his own religion, his own belief. Religion means own belief system, or whatever he's believing. Okay, I'm following the Christianity, I'm following the Hinduism, I'm following the Bible or Quran or the Bhagavad Gita, whatever. One kind of belief he's following, and neglecting the other belief, not even listening it. This rigidity developed the hatred in his social behavior. So people whom he's gonna meet, he become distanced. The people who are not agree with his own belief, who is not following his own belief, he become distant. He create the separation. That's the spiritual sickness lead towards the social sickness. Now he distanced socially from that people. Then that sickness develop emotional level. It lead to the emotional level, and then now he's become very sensitive towards his own belief. He's very much attached. Now next time, if you don't believe whatever he's believing, he become explosive towards it. He can become aggressive towards it. He might kill you. It's happening around you. In the name of the religion, in the name of the belief, people are converting themselves into the terrorist. They become terrorists. It's just the concept of the one belief. Other people are not believing. The hatred reaches to the emotional. They become oversensitive, emotional level, and they want to deny. They go into the denial mode, and then it shows. What do you think? These people considered to be healthy. These they bring the chaos to the whole society. Then mental. It shows their mind. Then this spiritual sickness lead towards the mental sickness. Mental sickness affect the physical sickness. You cannot remain healthy physically if these layers are affected. Even one layer is affected, one of the layer is affected, the whole system of the health would be collapsed. Physically sick, you get the diarrhea. You get the simple diarrhea, physical sickness, some invasion of the bacteria happened to you, invaded in your body, and you get vomiting and the diarrhea. That time you're thinking about the yoga practice. Oh, me do the Brahmari, pranayam, asana. Oh, let me do the meditation. No, you cannot go for your spiritual practice. It's impossible. So when you are sick, you cannot go towards any other practice. You require the physical health. And when you're physically sick, this food poisoning, this physical sickness lead toward the mental. You become so agitated. Have you seen whenever you get constipated or indigestion, you just become explosive. People want to, oh, let's get ready for the party. Maybe that day is for you are going to attend any party, any ceremony. Your parents are telling you, oh, you should get ready on the time, these things, and you become agitated. You exploded. You're losing your mind. You become sensitive. You want the hug that time. You shouldn't be taking, oh, what I should wear. You're not thinking about it. Social distance automatically come. And yes, you're not thinking about the meditation at all. One small tiny well-being is disturbed, rest of the system is collapsed. But yes, there's a high chance the people, even many people who has diseases, they go into the practice of the dhyana yoga. Exceptionally is always there. They practice the yoga practice and they treated themselves with the practice of the dhyana yoga through the meditation. They come out from the physical suffering, mental suffering, yes, other well-being. They don't even require the help of the IUV because through the meditation they connected with themselves, their body, they linked with the nature, and then the complete balance comes. Ayurveda take the physical level, meditation take the mental level through the spiritual level. So they correct it from the top, and Ayurveda correct it from the base. That's only the difference. It's preparing you to get the healthy, and long life. So this is the definition of the health. This is the well-being. Okay. But yes, through the meditation, when you are practicing the spiritual things, the people who are very sick, but they started practicing the spirituality, like long term, like some people have arthritis and not diarrhea, and I'm giving this long, like cancer, tuberculosis, but they started practicing the meditation along with the pills and other things. Even not taking, some people doesn't take the pills. They figure out that their problem start curing because healing is inside, and meditation always improve your healing power, strengthening your healing power. Natural way you start healing. Okay, we come to that later on. You come to know about more that how the doctor is inside you, not the outside. Through the Ayurveda, we're gonna understand it. Doctor is within us, not the outside. Okay, so this is all about the concept of the health. The task which I'm giving to you today is, do you want the long and healthy life? If you want, and why you don't want long and healthy life, and if you want, what you're gonna do with the long and healthy life. Okay, your purpose of having the long and healthy life. So this is the task for the tomorrow class. What you're gonna do with the long and healthy. Okay. So, and if not, why you don't want long and healthy life? So both way you can answer. I want the answer. You can write it down, and maybe you're gonna submit me later on when I'm giving to you the mail. So any question, any difficulty?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so lovely. We're gonna end the session with the one-time Om and Shanti. So come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, align. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Make sure your back is aligned with your spine, with your tailbone and your neck. Shoulder relax. Now take a deep, prolonged inhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for the Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palm. Tap your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. So bless you guys. Meet you in tomorrow's session. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.